It is that time, episode 42, the Best of Rivals podcast. I'm Jordan J. Will. That's my boy D-Vev.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Another one.
Another one, bro.
Another one.
Another one, but we're still chilling. It's the international break. So teams have been playing, these tune-up games for the World Cup.
This team's playing
Your
right now.
team,
This team's literally
yeah,
playing right now. So
right. Facts. Team's playing right now. But your team, your club, relegated, whatever that means. But relegated in the UEFA Nations League
the
crap,
the made
whatever
up
it
the
is,
made up
right?
tournament where we play the same teams over and over and over and over and over. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, you lose to Italy, who aren't going to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Crazy, like just I don't know. The way that stuff turns out and plays out, just the qualifications and what you gotta go through to make it to the World Cup. They were just in the Euro. Like it makes no sense to me.
It makes complete sense to
Um,
me, bro. Watching them in the Euros,
really.
sure, they played well in the Euros, but let's not get this twisted, bro. That's not a great team. And they won the
Come on,
Euros.
Italy?
Yeah, that was not a great
Bro, so
Italy team, bro. And that
I
that
mean I
that, that
get
just
that, right?
that further proves how much we choked, bro.
No,
How much we choked in that Euros. It's just proof. It's just proof. I
I
get it.
mean
This team's riddled with injuries, but yeah, whatever. I mean,
You
I
you,
don't know.
you are right. This isn't an Italian team of old, how they used to be. But bro, it's still Italy. And not making the World Cup is a huge thing. When you
Yeah,
have teams like, the USA.
no,
I hate to say it, but like come on, bro. Us making the World Cup and not Italy, that's a huge thing. It's a
yeah,
huge thing.
yes and no. But there's always a team from Europe that doesn't make it. I know Netherlands missed out a few years ago.
Yeah.
Um, I think Portugal somewhat recently as well. Like for European teams, there's so many teams that one big team is typically going to miss out.
Okay.
I think maybe France is
Yeah.
a few like years back. So it's like it's not sealed that a big name European team's going to make it in. It's just not. It's not like South America or again. It was really surprising that you guys didn't make it last time around. So
Right.
like that's a bigger surprise. That's a way bigger surprise than Italy not making it. Basically,
Okay. But what does that mean for you guys, though? You lose. We both knew the team that Southgate put together just wasn't good enough.
yeah.
Um, but you guys lose, relegated.
Well, we were. By the way, the team was good enough. It's just the way he's playing. The way he wants that team to play. It's the same. It's the same old, same old.
Do you have any, like, what's next?
Okay, what's next? They gave him an extension before the Euro started. They love this man, bro. They love this man. He, bro, it's you have to understand as an English supporter, I just have to take it. There's nothing I can do.
I've never
The
heard you talk like this
bro,
before, bro. This is sad.
I watched that game against Croatia 4 years ago. I watched it,
Yeah,
Jay. It was depressing. I was in the bar. I saw Raheem Sterling play ass. I saw we were up 1-0 with a Trippier free kick. Dude, like
yeah.
I remember it
So,
vividly and I'm like, man, this team can only score free kicks, penalties, and corners. That is the only thing we can do. If I'm not
so
mistaken, the stat is something like we haven't scored from open play in like 6 games, bro. Like
yeah,
it's
it's something
ridiculous.
crazy. You're telling me there is no possible way that England says like, I know you said he has an extension, right?
Yeah, they can still
But
fire him, but
they can still fire him. They can still sack him. You telling me there's no possible way that won't happen?
if we
They they
make it to
need
the
they need a change, bro. It's
bro,
crazy.
if Southgate makes it to the quarterfinals, he will not get sacked, guaranteed, guaranteed, bro. They love this guy. What do you want me to do?
Bump that, bro. Bump that. I'm telling you, sack him right now, bro. You go
what?
in with this man as your manager. It's over. It's done. You ain't doing nothing in the World Cup. It's scary.
But this is what you're not understanding. It's certain human beings, right, that are making these decisions. They thought that the semifinals in the World Cup was a success. They thought that the finals in the Euros was a success. They think that quarterfinals plus is going to be a success. Trust me, bro. This is England, bro.
No,
We are
I
just
do.
are we're just. I mean, we just gotta say it, bro. When it comes to athletes, we're losers. We just are.
Ooh.
We're just losers, bro. With the exception of like Lewis Hamilton and like a couple others sprinkled around, Radicanu,
Yeah.
the
What
female
about
tennis player. Like besides that, we're chalked.
Tyson Fury? Wasn't
Tyson
Tyson
Fury.
Fury?
Those are the three.
Yeah.
Those are the three, Jay. Everyone else is a loser. Let's just keep it real, bro. Even think about a guy as incredible as Wayne Rooney, right? Still
Yeah.
smoking cigarettes in the prime of his career. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
You had Andy Murray, but we saw how that panned out for him.
We had Andy Murray. No. We had to suffer watching Andy Murray cry to his mother in the stands every time he missed a shot. No, Jay.
This could be a whole tennis podcast, but this is not the one. I
All,
love.
all I'm saying,
Oh my
Jay.
god.
All I'm saying, Jay, is we're used to this, bro. We have the best league in the world.
Yeah.
We have some of the most talented players in the world, and we're going to underachieve yet again because people like Southgate and people that employ him and back him in the media that say, "Oh, it's okay,
Yeah.
bro." It's a crime to not get this team of 11 to 23 players playing good football. I get it. It's international play. It's going to be slower. It's going to be
It,
more pragmatic. But that doesn't mean that you guys like look how much talent we have, bro. How does Harry Kane go from Tottenham playing well to England just trying to get bad goals for his for history books? It's
so it's funny, like we talked about this last year, and I remember saying on a podcast, I was like, England has, arguably the most talented, starting lineup
yep.
in the world. They're not a clear favorite though. Like
No.
they're not a favorite, and we all know that.
Even with a good manager, we probably would not be a favorite
Yeah.
this year.
To me, there's four going into this World Cup that I could potentially see taking on, winning it all. I got Brazil. This is no order, by the way, just me listing off some teams. Brazil, France, Germany. Yeah, you don't know about that one?
Don't know about Germany, but
And
keep going.
Spain.
And Spain,
And
okay.
Spain. Yeah. Those are my four. Dark horse, and I don't know if you're going to agree with this one, would be Belgium. I think this is the last year. The
Can we?
last year for
No,
them
no, no,
where they
no, Jay. We have to stop with this whole
the last
Belgium
one.
thing. We have to stop.
The last one.
How many years have we said this is the last year for the gold, and this is the last year for the? They say it how many years in a row now, Jay? I'm tired of it. The dark horse. Belgium's always a dark horse. They're always a dark horse. They're always a dark horse.
Listen. I agree with all that, right? But Kevin De Bruyne is on a different planet, different level right now. I think he's good enough to put them in a position if Hazard is on his gameplay, who's been playing decent of late, and then Lukaku. Like they have a good enough team to make some noise, bro. I'm sorry,
They've had
Croatia can go far.
they've had a good enough team
Belgium
though.
can do some noise too, bro.
I mean, here's all I'm saying, Jay. When it comes to Belgium, there's no like, oh, but they might do. I don't care. How many tournaments? How many opportunities? How many times have I heard golden era, golden era? Their manager, is it still Martinez after all this failure? I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah,
still him.
yeah, yeah, bro. I mean, listen. What you're saying right now is true, right? But if they go out and they win this tournament,
Okay,
that whole narrative is done. It's shot. They have a major tournament, major trophy. It's over, bro. Like
okay,
I'm
great.
telling you,
Okay, great. And guess what? If England win, then Southgate's the best manager on the planet. Like, what do you
it's
mean?
not happening for England. You
It's
guys
not
are on the
happening for
same
Belgium. Why would it help? Why would it happen for Belgium? Like,
because they have the best play in the world right now. What do you mean?
I agree.
Is that
I agree, bro.
England doesn't have the best player in the world on their team at all?
No, they
They
have
got
like
Harry fucking Kane.
okay. Let's back up. Let's back up.
Let's get it.
Okay, cool. So let's think about favorites here because you said a couple names. I don't know. I don't know. So let's run through it. Group A, Netherlands, probably the best team in Group A. I don't think they can do anything this year. A lot of talent on the team, but just not deep enough. Um, Frankie De Jong, De Ligt, Depay. It's just not good enough to win a World Cup.
I
England
agree.
in Group B, like I said, quarterfinals and we're out. It just is what it is. Has everything to do with the manager and just the English mentality. It's weak. It's ridiculous. In Group C, however, one team we didn't mention was Argentina. And
That's a
hold
team
on,
I don't believe in.
hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. This is this team is very. This team is always very talented, but very unorganized, and always lets us down. Because if you just look at the names on the team sheet, you're like, wow. But then you look at it, but then you see him play, and you're like, oh, like what the hell are they doing? Very disoriented team. They're going to obviously make it out the group stage, but
Yeah.
Mexico and Poland are not. Those are two decent teams. Argentina have to be careful. That's all I'll say. I don't think they're going to be
Oh no,
favored though.
Mexico always gives a nice effort every World Cup I've seen from them.
And Poland have
So
Lewandowski, so it's like
boom, exactly.
that's
Yeah.
going to be tough. That's going to be tough. If we move over to Group D, France and Denmark are going to make it out. Denmark's a really solid team. Obviously not going to win the World Cup. France, like you said, probably a really good favorite. Really good favorite
Yeah.
to win the World Cup.
I mean,
Obviously,
they're battling a lot of injuries right now, but I think they'll be healthy by then. And
they could put out their third string and get through that group easy. You know, like this
yeah,
could. Their team is so deep.
yeah.
Group E, we have Spain and Germany, two names that you said. They're both probably going to make it out. Spain, who's starting striker for Spain?
See, and that's what it is. They don't have a prolific,
Yeah,
go-to striker. Do you
they're
go?
like
I don't even know if like Asensio is. You feel me? Like that's like the levels you have to go
yeah.
and look for them at striker.
Is
I know
Valverde?
more.
No, he's Argentinian.
Yeah, yep.
Damn, I
I
forgot about
believe.
that.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
sure he is. Yeah.
yeah.
They don't really have a striker, bro. There's no prolific striker. Murata at one point, but like
No,
you
like
know, like
Murata and like who's the other one who just can't went to Wolves? Costa. Yeah, he's
Costa.
trash,
Yeah,
trash.
yeah.
Ferran Torres apparently he's playing terrible. They make memes about him every single week.
Hmm.
Yeah, who's scoring for them, bro? At the same time, they do have a decent like team. They always play well. They always have like a
Yeah.
good style of play. So Germany though, bro, really? That's
Oh yeah,
are
bro.
you saying
I
Sane? Like you just think he's the guy? Listen, they have a really good
so
starting
yeah.
11, but past that. And by the way, that's another team striker. Who's your striker, bro? Timo. It's got to be
I
Timo
mean, you
again.
have Timo and Gnabry. They're going back and forth with
But
just scoring goals, right?
Gnabry's not a star. He's not a striker though. Like he's not an out and out striker. He's like a more
I,
of a
I,
wing.
I look. Yeah, I agree with that 1,000%, right? But I think Germany's deep enough and they're talented enough uh, that they really don't need a striker in that system. They just need someone to get goals. You have Sane, Kimmich.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
they
the team's nuts. The team's nuts. Like on paper, it's nuts. I just don't know. Plus, do they still have the same manager, or no, they switched out
no,
managers.
they switch it off. Yeah,
You know that might be
Joshin
interesting.
Low is gone.
Yeah, that might be interesting then because we've seen his style for the last ever since I was born.
Oh yeah,
Damn near.
I'm pretty sure he was the one that didn't want Sane on
Mm-hmm.
those Germany teams.
Yeah,
So I'm interested to see how they're going to come out.
I agree.
Uh,
And we're
because I'm
actually.
not sure if they still have Cruz as well, or did he retire from international play?
Oh no, there's no way they're playing him, right?
Who, Tony Cruz?
Yeah, he's done, right?
I mean, no. I mean, yeah, not over.
That's like putting Ozil in at this point. You know? Like, come on.
uh,
That era's done. But yeah,
yeah,
Germany's really interesting.
yeah.
I'll give you that. You know, at first I was like Germany, but I'm like, you know what? That's a really good shout, especially with a new manager. Group F, we're looking at Belgium and Croatia, two good teams. Lost to both of those in the
Who's it?
last
Who's
World
that
Cup.
third team?
Canada, Morocco.
Hey,
It's
hey,
not.
hey,
No,
hey.
no,
I
no.
know, I know. But Canada, low key was making
Alfon-
some noise.
Alfonso Davies and who's the other guy up front? David and something. Jonathan David.
Okay.
He plays for like Lille or something like that. He's no.
I
That
low
team's
key
trash.
forgot that Alfonso Davies was
Hmm. Canadian.
Canadian.
He's
God
good.
damn.
Honestly, if he goes to gets that American passport, that'd be a good idea. That'd be a really good idea.
For real,
Um,
come over.
yeah, in my opinion, Belgium, Croatia, those two teams are just they're not good enough. Croatia's past it for sure. They're past it. Group
Yeah.
G, however, bro, Brazil's the team.
Whew.
They don't have to do too much to get out the group. The talent's crazy, but however, Jesus, if they're starting him, he's not proven it in the World Cup. We saw last World Cup how terrible he was. Started every game, didn't score a goal. Firmino's not the type of guy you're going to bring on. I get it. The talent's crazy. And
For
yeah, no,
Charleston.
but is Richarlison like, you know what I mean? Like let's not
And he
pretend
he
like
and
he's
he's been
incredible.
balling too. I mean, yeah, I agree. Like he's not. the best,
In
but
in
he does
eight
his job well.
in 8 games, how many goals does he score? He's going to score what? 3, 4 goals, maybe. And I'm not saying that's bad, but like, Let's run down the team here.
Yeah,
Allison, Edison in goal. That's probably the best goalkeeper duo for sure.
that's
Um,
crazy.
there's no way they're still playing Danny Alves. There's no way, right? I mean, he's like 60 years
He
old.
has the seniority and just the respect that they have to simply off that. I know I don't
Jay,
like it, but that's how
but does he have the
he's one of the
legs?
best of all time.
Does he have the legs, Jay? That's the
That's why you
question.
put him in. Yo, so starting wise, right? We're just
Yeah,
saying like, oh no,
him or
who else is that? Yeah, go ahead.
Danilo? Is it
That's why you
Man City legend Danilo? No, no. Listen, I don't know. That right back spot's a little weak.
okay.
Marquinhos, Silva, Gabriel, Militao. I mean, let's just be honest. Those 4 players are in some of the best clubs in the world. Just like that. That's a really good 4. Oh my
Yeah,
god, I would take any of them any day for England. Um, Sandro and Tellez at left back. See, I don't think the fullbacks are anything crazy, but it's fullbacks. It's not like they have
yeah.
to be. In the middle though, Casemiro, Gomes, Neymar, Paqueta, Fabinho. The only weak one's Fred. If Fred's and I'll be honest,
World Cup.
in an international setting, if Fred's your worst player on your squad, you're in a good hands. Let's just keep it real. Like you're doing okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, that's nuts in the midfield. The question is Neymar going to be locked in? And anytime I watch Neymar for Brazil, at least the thing with the Brazilians, are so good, they're almost too good for their own good. If that makes sense, like
no, it's crazy as hell. Neymar is just he's the deciding factor in all of this.
yeah,
If he, like you just said, if he goes out there and he's committed, I have no problem saying Brazil will win the World Cup because
yeah,
they are that talented and he's that important for them. But for the most part, when Neymar's going to these major tournaments with Brazil, just like you said, something's missing. Like he's there, but he's not there.
it's like none of these guys have a killer instinct. You know what I mean? It's
They
like
don't. They don't.
they're just playing around, having fun, and it's so good to watch. It really is. But it's like,
That's
damn,
yeah. That's been my whole thing with like just attracting Brazilian players over to United. Like it's more so of an entertainment in the show
yeah,
instead of like that killer mentality that winning mentality that I
delivery,
appreciate.
yeah, yeah, 100%.
Exactly. So
So on the wings, we're looking at Rafinha and Anthony, which is pretty good options. On the
yeah,
left, Vinicius and Rodrigo. Up front, Jesus or Charlison. Listen, on paper, that's probably with France the best team in the tournament. But again, do I believe these guys are gonna win? I don't know. Jay, this could be a whole episode on like Brazil alone. Like incredible, bro. I can't wait to watch them. But are they gonna win? I have no idea.
I hope they're at least in the semifinals. I want to see them
Yeah,
the last 4 teams standing.
yeah,
Maybe a repeat against Germany. When the
yeah.
Germans embarrassed them.
Yeah.
Uh,
Way back in the day.
yeah, I want to see something, bro. We deserve after all of this crap we've been through the past 2-3 years. We deserve good football,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm really excited for this World Cup, bro. Because I think it's so level. You really don't know who's gonna win. France is probably like you said when they're healthy. No one can touch them.
But
They
we
won before.
but we saw what France did in the Euros. It got knocked out to what, Switzerland? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that was just the what is it? When you win the
I
drunk,
know. Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
yeah,
Um,
they did something major, and they've been a major team for like the past couple tournaments.
yeah.
So
And then the last team is Portugal, which they're not going to do anything. Let's just keep it real. They're going to get out the group.
whoa, calm
Stop it,
down.
Jay.
I
Jay.
don't like that. No, that's that Ronaldo agenda that you have,
It's not
and
a.
you need to calm down with it, bro. Because Portugal is nice. Let's not cap right now. Ronaldo has been balling
Let's
with
just
them,
name all the
right?
Manchester United players. Okay. Yeah.
Dallo is in the form of his life right now, balling with
True.
them.
True. 2 goals, I
Your
believe,
yes,
the other
your
day.
City player Bernardo Silva, who I think is the best Portuguese outside of Ronaldo, is playing in a really good form right now.
Pepe at the back.
Pepe at the back. Eh,
Jay, he's
eh.
50 years old. Jay, like.
Listen. Right.
Okay.
I'm talking strictly
Diaz.
attacking players right now. I haven't
Ruben.
got the Diaz yet.
Okay.
Bruno Fernandez, who you don't like, and I'm not a fan of as well. He performs pretty well with Portugal. Don't make
No.
that face, bro.
Stop it. He can't play with Ronaldo. We've seen it. Now, I'll tell you, listen,
It's
that
not that he can't play with Ronaldo. I think he's afraid.
of Ronaldo.
God
He's afraid of him, bro.
damn, I messed up. Now go ahead. What was your point?
No, I was just going to say they also have the, Diaz on the left. They have Diaz at the
Yes,
back. And then they have Renato
yes,
Sanchez, who, in my opinion, is one of your more, I mean, I'm saying you're like Portugal's your team, but
yeah,
one of the most important players on Portugal.
yeah,
You know, thinking about it, that is a pretty good team. That is a pretty good team. I
and yeah,
just,
right. You don't think they can make some noise? Because one
and
thing
they've,
I've learned in the World Cup, even though it should be like the team that's this good versus another team that's leveled, just like them, it's not that typically a lot of the times. It's very just. It's kind of like the Sweet 16 in the March Madness.
yeah,
It's just like March Madness, honestly. Anything can happen on any given day, any given night. Like I don't know. This dude from you know Saudi Arabia might get a hat trick on me. Like it's just it's some crazy
yeah.
shit sometimes, bro, in the World Cup. You don't know. So I feel like Portugal, while they can compete with France and Germany, I don't think they're deep enough.
Haven't said that, Jay. I was just thinking, like, they got Cancelo, they got João Felix. It's a
Damn,
good
bro. Oh
team, bro.
shit, I
Jay,
forgot about them. Damn.
Jay, this is a decent team. Okay, I'm taking it back. I'm taking
Oh
it back. I'm
shit.
taking it back. This Portugal
Yeah,
team's decent.
bro. I forgot that Jao.
Yeah,
Damn. Oh,
it's
and
okay.
Cancelo.
It's all about it's all about one or two things. One, is Ronaldo going to be firing? If not, two, will they play somebody else over him? If
So right now in Ronaldo's career, outside of I guess maybe scoring goals in the Champions League and adding to that, part of his legacy, what he does in major tournaments with Portugal, bro, is even bigger,
yeah,
in my opinion. So this is what he's dedicated to right now. I'm pretty sure he came out and said he wants to be available for the next Euros as well. Um, so he's like dead focused on winning a major tournament again before Messi does. That's what it's all about. No, I'm
yeah,
telling you. I'm
yo,
telling you. Everyone knows.
imagine they're texting each other like "fuck you," yeah. Hope you break your ankle before the tournament. You know,
Bro,
they're just like going
I,
crazy.
I, I really hope they go out like the Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. I don't know if you saw the video,
Yeah,
but they're both crying when
hmm
Federer's retiring. Because
yeah,
like this rivalry has kind of been like that, but I don't know if they're that good friends, honestly.
maybe not. No,
No, I don't think so.
Ronaldo think it's not going to cry with anybody. I mean, no, he's too about himself. Messi, and honestly, to be honest, Messi doesn't seem like he's too interested in talking to anybody either. So
No facts. They're kind of
they're both
nah.
kind of like just doing their thing.
They're like hell
Uh,
nah.
yeah. So final predictions before the tournament starts.
Yeah,
Who you got, man? Who you got winning the whole thing?
my 2022 World Cup pick, Germany. I think they
Going
do
with
it.
Germany. Okay.
New manager. They come in with a new regime. I just think they Kimmich. I believe in a lot, bro. I'm really high on Kimmich. Hope he comes to United one day. Not when he's old, but in his prime. Because that dude to me is special. That's someone I want controlling in the midfield and
Yep.
being my leader and my captain. I think he's going to play a huge part in them winning the World Cup.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. I can't call it, Jay.
Mm,
Brazil.
nah, we
Brazil.
got to hit.
Brazil. I think Brazil's going to do it. I think Brazil's going to do it.
That's smart. That's smart. I like
I
that
think
one. It's a good
no,
pick.
it's not smart. It's stupid because they never do it. But I think they're going to do it.
I mean, I think they have a good shot. I think they have a really good shot. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a rematch between Germany again or them playing Spain or something. It's just is Neymar going to be on their P's and Q's?
I think he has to be, bro. He has to be. That's just way too good of a team. But off that, Jay, to be honest, Jay, we could talk about this stuff forever. I just can't wait for it to actually. I can't wait. When is it? November? Oh, I can't wait, Jay.
Yeah, November, December. Yeah.
Watch alongs?
Um. Oh, of
Gotta
course.
gotta do
Oh,
some watch
got to.
alongs. I
Oh,
can't
hell
wait
yeah,
for
bro.
the England USA watch along. Oh my goodness.
That shit's about to go down. But with these teams, bro, a lot of them had young prospects who I pay attention to. Um, you know, who may shake the world eventually. You got Pedri from the Spanish team, of course. Musiala, Jamal Musiala from the German team. But I think he could also play for England too, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
He has
yeah.
like dual citizenship.
Oh,
Um,
Southgate wouldn't play him. Don't worry.
he puts Mason Mount over him.
Probably.
He probably would.
Yeah.
And he's been balling with FC Bevan right now.
Bro, he damn near starts for them like every game. Like
He does. He does. He's kind of well. I don't know if every game, but he's playing a pivotal
every game I
role.
see him. Every game like I watch, he's playing like every game, bro. He's like,
That,
how
that
old
that's
is he?
that's like 19.
He's like 19, bro.
Um,
Crazy.
and every game I've seen him and Sane play, which is kind of plays into my Germany pick as well. They've been balling, bro. They're on a different level right now.
Yeah.
And then you also have Jude Bellingham, the English midfielder that I think is phenomenal as well.
He's no longer a prospect though. Like he's the guy, bro.
I think by how old is Jude? Look it up real quick. I want to say by their standards, he might still be a young boy.
I think
Or
he's 19 as well, bro.
yeah, exactly. But I know what you mean. He's not. He shouldn't be, but he is.
He's born in
19, bro.
2003. Isn't that crazy? He's
That's
19 years old.
crazy. 19, bro. So yeah, exactly. He's in that realm as well. Who is the best young prospect from that trio, in your opinion?
I haven't seen enough of Pedri or Musiala, but I've seen enough. I've watched too much of Bellingham at this point, bro. He's just like, I mean, I'll say this: going into the World Cup, because I'm obviously going to watch every single game.
Yeah.
Going into the World Cup, I'm going to say Bellingham, Mus, mm, Bellingham, Pedri, Musiala. That might change coming out the World Cup. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's really your preference and what you like in a midfielder. So, from what I've seen so far, at least, Pedri is a lot. Not saying he's the same player, but you can tell he takes the influence from Iniesta, just the way he
Yeah,
controls the midfield,
yeah.
kind of gracefully. It's very, very like artist like. I like it. It's appealing, but I think Musiala is better than him in terms of just like creating chances and scoring goals.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a
True.
little dual threat. He can do a little bit of everything. And then you obviously got Jude, who is also well rounded. He can
He's
do everything, but he's not as talented as Musiala, in my opinion.
he's not as talented either one of them. But his
Exactly.
bro, but like box to box, he's a machine, bro. He's a machine.
Exactly. You feel me? He's gonna outwork you. So in terms of talent, I think it's Musiala, Pedri, and then Jude. Um, but damn, I kind of do want to start my club with Jude. I like him. I like the way he plays football. It's
And
more so like for like the club and the patch.
if you heard him speak in interviews, bro, he doesn't sound like he's 19. You know what I mean? He sounds like
Yeah.
he's the leader of that Dortmund team, which is ridiculous. So,
Did you see the embrace between him and Holland after the game?
you know what? You know what's coming next, Jay? They're talking about
I'm just saying,
Liverpool. They're talking about
right,
Man U.
man. It's scary, bro. Because I'm like, I think we do have a shot of getting Jude right now.
Yeah,
I
I
think we
agree.
do.
Can
But
I butt in real quick? I think there's four
yeah,
teams that
okay,
are that might get you in either this January transfer window or this upcoming summer transfer window.
okay,
Let me rank them from like least likely to most least likely. I
all right,
think Man City, and the reason is I haven't heard enough like rumors and stuff until like maybe recently. But you have to think Holland's there, which is his boy. It's Man City, so like they're already in a great position. He
yeah,
would slot in right next to KDB. Pep would be the manager. Like, there's just so much to like about Man City. It's like, it's a good decision for him to come over.
okay,
Next, I'd probably say Man U. And the reason is, bro, he's guaranteed to start every single game for one of the biggest clubs in history. You know what I mean? The opportunity is massive. It's massive. So, for that reason alone, you kind of have to think about, he might be in there. The only thing, it's going to depend on how you guys play this season. If you guys are not in the Champions League, maybe he says, you know what, Man U's not the team.
okay.
Real Madrid is probably the second team. And the reason I say
Wow,
that, bro,
a shocker.
I was thinking about it, bro. Chouamini, Camavinga,
Yeah,
Modric is still there. What
yeah.
happens when he goes? Jude Bellingham. I just think that's a midfield three that's going to last him for 10 years.
And you know what's crazy? This smells like Madrid. This is
Uh-huh.
something they would do. They would sneak in at the last minute. We got the big bucks. It's Madrid. We want you.
Yeah. I just think that there's a fit there, bro. He could play there. That midfield three could play together for the next 10 plus years, and that's your new Cruz, Modric, Casemiro. It really is. Um,
I think if that happens, bro, if he goes there, I just think that's a lock in for Mbappe coming right after him.
I was going to say the opposite. I was going to say I think the reason they might get Jude is because they didn't get Mbappe. Like that money's
Wow.
there. That money's there, right?
Yeah.
It's not like they spent it on somebody else.
Solid point.
So,
Yeah.
and then last but not least, I think Liverpool. And the reason I would say Liverpool is one, perfect fit. Two, he's probably had talks with Klopp already. Three, we've heard rumors for what 2 years now. So, like that sounds like it's going to happen. But I think those are the four
Well,
teams, bro.
I think that's a solid four. I can't sit here and disagree at all. I'm just interested. It's Jude because right now he's in control of his own destiny and career at
Yeah.
this point. Is he going to base it off of friendship? Is he going to team up with a Holland, a Foden, his English teammate, or is he going to go and create his own story? Which I think he should do.
This is the question, right?
Go right, go to Liverpool and become one of the best midfielders of all time in their club's history.
Yeah.
That would be beautiful, bro. A new rivalry. So I want to see him going at it against Sancho and Foden. I
Yeah.
want that. I don't want to see friendship right now.
At the same time, I mean, number one, you would take him at your own club any day of the week. Second,
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I just feel like with that other midfield spot on our team, like how long is Gundogan going to be there? Bernardo Silva seems like he's halfway at the door.
Yeah.
It just seems like that's an opportunity, man. I don't know. I'm just a massive fan of him. A massive fan. Um, Switching over to a different position though, the right
Yes,
wing
sir.
spot. You know, we kind of came into the season expecting certain things to happen. We thought Son would maybe be on his thing. We thought Mo
Yeah.
Salah back to normal. A lot of things sort of surprised us, to be honest. At this point, when you look at the right wing spot, I mean, again, Mahrez, he's barely even playing. It's really
Facts.
weird. And Sancho, surprising us all. In terms of wingers, or maybe right wingers, maybe just wingers in general,
Yeah.
who's really number one in the Premier League at this point for you?
Oh. It's a very good one. I like this one. Because at one point it was clearly Mo Salah. Um, I'm not a huge fan of him, but I can't sit here and deny the man's greatness.
Yeah,
Crazy with it. I think losing Mane for him really hurts him because a lot of pressure is now really on you. He benefited from having Mane on that side
yep,
and going crazy over there. So we're seeing the um, effects of that. But I think right now the best right winger, and I love my boy Sancho. I do.
I would
I'm
just say
not, but I'm
winger
not
in
gonna say
general. I would just say
okay. Yeah,
winger in
yeah.
general because they do
Winger
flip
in
flop.
general, they do exactly kind of interchangeable. Ooh. Um, but nah, I gotta go with Saka, bro. I was not huge on this kid at all. I didn't see the hype really with the English team. Don't get me wrong, he can create, he can do a lot of things, but this season, from what I'm seeing from him, uh, he's balling, bro. And Arsenal is the numbers speak for themselves. Even when he played against us, he's putting pressure on us, bro. 4 assists, I think, this so far this season, right behind KDB.
Yep.
Has a goal. So he's obviously playing a part in their numbers and the way they're winning.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, it's
I don't know how
interesting
you feel
because
about it.
yes, I mean a lot of people are saying that Saka's not having a great season. Um, I think a lot of it has to do with his expectations. If you think about the last 2 3 years, he's been carrying that team, and now
Yeah,
there's players in there around him that can help him with that. So
yeah.
he doesn't seem as impactful, but it's just because he doesn't need to be. I think a lot of the times, Saka's a good shout, bro. Like I said, I know his contract's running down.
Yeah,
As a Man City fan, Mares seems like he's little interesting with the manager. I don't
Ooh,
really know.
he
Would
would fit really well with
Yeah, I would really really like
damn.
Saka as our right winger. I really would, bro. I really
Hey,
would.
stop. Don't put that out there, bro. I
Jay
don't need
Jay
Pep listening to the podcast.
Jay, have you noticed this? I want everybody. I want everybody that's good. Um, no, but I've been talking about that for a little bit. In terms of wingers, bro, it is a little bit weird at this point with
It is.
you know, with guys like Grealish, Son. Sure, he just came back. Um, Salah, Mares doesn't even play. Sancho. I mean, in a lot of ways, you could say Sancho's had the best season so far out of all of them, and it's just because of his
Ooh,
goal. It's because of his goals.
think so?
It's because of his goals, bro. Like he doesn't really
Okay.
play. He doesn't really play particularly well for the whole 90 minutes. He barely
Yeah,
plays the whole 90 minutes actually.
right.
But
It's
he's
funny with him. I think obviously Sancho has performed well, but there's another level he can tap into, bro. So that's what's scary for me. Like this isn't anything. I think 2 goals so far he has in the Premier League,
2 goals in the
which were
but important goals
huge
though.
goals,
Yeah,
right? Huge goals.
and he,
That's
and
that's
he
what it is with him.
and he took them well. Like think about how many chances
Hmm.
he's gotten this season. He's taken his
Yeah,
chances, bro.
yeah. That's why this game is funny. Numbers don't tell the whole story because those 2 goals that he did score and that he has scored from United since he's been here, bro. They've all been major goals.
Yeah.
Against Chelsea, I believe, Man City, I think Liverpool as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah, last season maybe. I don't
But yeah,
remember, but yeah,
but
he
you
has
just
scored
gotta
against all the big like teams for sure.
exactly. So that's a good shout as well.
I'm trying to think of it. I mean, honestly, maybe you could say Sterling. He's got a few goals, and he to be
Ah,
and here's what I'd
stop
say.
it!
No. Hold on.
Don't you
Listen,
dare bring this bomb up.
no, no.
I thought we were done when
Jay,
when he left and went to Chelsea
Jay, you sound like me, and I sound like you. This is
because
ridiculous.
he's been terrible. I'm gonna be real with you.
No. Listen. Watching Chelsea, he's the one player on that team who actually brings something. His listen. You know how much I don't like. You know how much I don't like him, right? Or at least as a player. His movement is everything in that team, and I get it. Movement. It's like, what the hell does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
His movement is everything in that team. Listen, can he still can't finish. All of his goals are deflections or tap-ins. Trust me, I know. But for
Yeah.
Chelsea, as poor as they've played, I think he's been one of their bright sparks. I'll say
Okay.
that. Another player, really interesting, we haven't talked about, St. Maximin at Newcastle, bro. Very, very impactful player. I mean, he had Kyle
Yeah.
Walker on toast when when they played us. Seriously, it was ridiculous. Another player, a natural winger that's been playing striker this season.
Yeah.
A player I was not fond of is Wilfred Zaha at Crystal Palace. He's how many goals does he have now? 4. This guy's playing very well this season. A
It's
lot of
yeah. I mean,
there's a
the
lot of
wing.
players that are like yeah, bro. This winger conversation's interesting, bro. Like who is it? Who's the guy?
I think clear cut when healthy. There's two that stand out. I'm not picking against them right now. That'll be Son and Salah. I
Yeah,
think they've done it for like the past 3 or 4 years consistently. We know who they are. But in this moment, who's knocking on the door? I think Saka's a nice one, and then Sancho.
So
I think
okay,
they're
let me follow up with that though. Yeah, so with all the wingers sort of not being either performing at the levels or just not being at where we thought they were, I think there's a really, really, really good opportunity for your player, the new player, Anthony, to come in and establish himself as a premier winger in the league this season.
I
Any
I
thoughts on that?
I yeah. I don't know how I feel about him, and it's crazy. Clearly, the talent's there. He showed his first game with us. He can be a threat. But also, I can clearly see if that dude is not on his A game, I don't think he's gonna have any effect on the game at all with us.
Yeah,
And that's what scares me and concerns me because I need a player that obviously when they're playing well, they're amazing. But those tough times, I still want to see you affect the game, do something where it's benefiting the team. With him, that's not happening.
you
It's
think
not
so?
happening at all. No.
He seems very passionate about
Yes.
you know when he puts in a tackle, he runs around.
Yeah.
I think that's always positive, especially for a new player coming in. But
It smells
yeah,
like Bruno, bro. It smells like Bruno. I'm gonna be honest with you. Bruno came in, he had a hot stretch, right?
but
We
he
can
was
be real.
delivering. He was delivering though.
He was, and I'm saying Anthony might have the same effect. He might come in, he might score, a couple goals. We haven't really seen because we have that crazy ass pause, and that's unfortunate for him. But it's a pause. He only played one game, I think, so far with us.
In the league. Yeah.
Yeah, in the league. So he may come in and get like 2 goals in 3 games or something like that, right? But then what happens after that? That's what I'm concerned about. What happens when we're going through a drought? Is he going to contribute to the team in different ways? Is he going to lead? You know,
And by the way, is he a guaranteed starter now that Rashford's playing well?
yeah.
Does Rashford end up playing on the left at some point? Sancho off the right, and then maybe Anthony on the bench. Is that possible? If
Ah,
Martial comes back, obviously, because Ronaldo's not going to start over Rashford at this point.
yeah. Let's look at that real quick before we leave the front three for United. I think you put. Oh man, that's tough, bro. That's tough.
When
Because
all
I think
healthy, right?
right when all healthy, I think Rashford has made a good argument. Like I'm not a huge fan of Rashford, but like numbers speak for themselves. And when surrounded by players who are better than him and put him in positions to just score simple goals, he plays pretty well.
Yeah.
So I think he might be my. I might put him up. Oh, damn, bro. Do I put him on the left wing and start Martial at 9, and then Sancho on the right wing?
And then where's Anthony? Where's your €100 million signing? You know what I mean?
Exactly, exactly. Damn, that's tough.
Sitting his ass on the bench next to Ronaldo. Isn't that crazy?
But that would be a good problem to have. I mean, I
Yeah.
know United probably wouldn't sit well with the board of directors, or whatever. But like having Anthony off the bench as a spark.
Do you think that Ten Hag, relating to that problem,
Yeah,
do you think Ten Hag might be like, you know what? Anthony was my player, 85 mil. I'm going to start him over Sancho?
nah, nah. That's not happening. That's not
Really?
happening.
Really?
No,
Jay, that doesn't sound
Sancho.
confident.
No, I'm telling you, bro. He was big money as well coming to United, and
But he
one
wasn't
he's
Ten Hag signing. He was not Ten Hag signing, bro. This
that's
matters.
well,
This matters.
well,
These are managers, bro. They're all biased. They like,
but
yo,
listen,
my signing's
yeah,
a better signing.
but listen, right, but it's not the same like the Harry Maguire situation, simply because what Sancho isn't doing anything negative to the team. When he plays, he's
Yeah,
helping us. You
yeah,
feel me? Like
yes,
Maguire was terrible. So obviously Ten Hag was like, yeah, you're not starting. I'm putting my players over you regardless. Like it made sense. With this, it
yeah,
would not make any sense at all. Like what are you doing by putting Anthony over Sancho? We all know he shouldn't be starting over Sancho, and if he
yeah.
does, he gonna have to see me, bro. Like I'm not going. I'm not with that. I can't let that fly. Hell nah.
That's crazy. A threat to Ten Hag. The video is gonna
Hey,
go
chill.
viral.
Chill, bro. Hey,
You
I
said
didn't
he
mean
gotta.
nah, bro.
You said he gotta see you. That's hilarious. Jay,
Uh,
we will be seeing him next weekend or this coming weekend. The games are finally
yes.
back.
Thank
Um,
you, bro.
again,
Man.
we got two massive days. Day one, North London Derby, Arsenal, Tottenham, and then day
Yes,
two.
sir.
Day two is going to be a watch along for those who are still here. Watch along of Manchester City versus Manchester United um, in the home studio.
Hey. This is a pivotal time in the season right now, right? Because this shakes everything. If we beat you guys, if we somehow do it, and I think there's a good possibility. I think there's a good possibility. I feel good, baby. If we do it, oh man, we are title contenders. We're right there, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, laugh. I think Eric Ten Hag is Pep's Jose Mourinho, bro.
No way you said that, bro.
I said if we beat you this weekend, we are title contenders. Yes.
Are you joking me?
I know. What? Hell no, I'm in. Let's go. What's up?
Jay, that's ridiculous.
You're
Title
trying to.
contenders. You guys went, bro. You guys struggled to make top six last year.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had a terrible start to the season. I get it. You guys are playing well now. Don't you dare switch it up and be like, "Oh, we might be title contender." Don't say that, Jay. Bro, even Arsenal aren't saying they're title contenders yet. Arsenal
So
are like,
you're
you know
telling
what?
wait,
We're
you're telling me the club that just has beaten Liverpool, Arsenal, and then soon to be Man City isn't a title contender? How does that sound?
that does sound crazy. That does sound crazy. Um,
What?
I don't know. There's no way, bro. There's no way.
Hey, I think, look, listen, everyone, obviously I'm biased. This is my team, my club. I want to see us win. I feel good. I do feel good. I think we've been playing well. You know, I'm skeptical still about some pieces. Casemiro's one of them. I'm still going to talk about it until he proves me wrong. What is he doing for us exactly? Still to be seen, though. But if this machine that Ten Hag is building, and the players believe in what's going on, bro, hell yeah, bro. We could be that Cinderella team that just damn like they have something going on. And we know how Pep is. We know how he is. You get in his head, he fucks up. It's a self explosion. So like I'm telling you, if he goes in and he gets in a chess match with Ten Hag and Ten Hag gets him, he bruises him up, bro. It's gonna fuck with his ego. And Pep's every time he faces us, he's gonna be tweaking. All right, man.
It's funny. No. You know what's funny? You're saying all this, and it sounds ridiculous, but you're kind of like halfway right. You know what I mean? You're kind of halfway, like just talking sense. It's ridiculous.
We'll
Um,
see.
bro, massive game, massive game. You know what? Here's the thing: if we stomp you guys, that's gonna tell us a lot more about us than you, though. You know,
Okay.
like right now, I'm pretty. The only reason I'm kind of confident we're gonna win the league is because I don't see other teams really doing much. Arsenal being maybe the exception. But if we stomp you guys, I'm going to be a lot more confident that we're going to win the league. If you guys put up a good game against us, sure, you guys are playing well, great. But I don't know about. Listen, I'm not 100%. At the start of the season, I'm like, yeah, we're going to win the league,
Yeah.
100%. I've just been seeing cracks in our armor, bro. I really have, and that game's going to be massive.
And
Sunday morning, October 2nd, 8 a.m. Central. Can't wait.
no, yeah, it's funny you say that. Because I think people have been talking and responding to us saying that City is always consistent. That's something that they've been
That's what they've been saying.
right.
Have they watched the games, Jay? Are you joking me? Consistent this season? Jay, we were down against Crystal Palace 2-0. We
Yeah,
were down against Newcastle. Well, we scored the first goal against Newcastle, and we went down against it for most of the game. We've not had a phenomenal games so far this season. It just is what it is. So very inconsistent this season for sure.
man, it's going down. I'm excited, bro.
100%.
Uh, 8 a.m. Sunday, October 2nd.
October 2nd. I might make you some coffee, Jay. I might. I might show some civility.
Uh,
Um,
Hey,
listen.
it's funny too. I've been drinking more coffee or lattes lately. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
What?
make sure it's
Jay,
decent, bro. Oat milk only, bro.
you know, we got milk. Trust me, trust me.
Okay, bet.
I might sprinkle a little something in there, a little cyanide or whatever, but all good, all good. Um, and with
Uh,
that, you can find this podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube at the Best of Rivals Podcast. You can also follow us, talk to us, tell us how stupid we are on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at the Best of Rivals. For myself, for Jay, episode 42 is in the books, and we are out.